there, it's Anonymous Tea, where we spill the tea anonymously. Hello, 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 everyone. Hello, YouTubers. Hope you guys are all having an amazing day today, sending good vibes, sending positivity, sending blessings, and good energy to each and every single one of you. Thank you so much for tuning in. So today we're talking General Hospital, you guys. You guys know why you're here. I'm not sure if anybody here is any soap opera fans, you guys. So little backstory. Growing up, my mom was a huge fan of all of like the ABC shows, so Your Port Charles, The City, One Life to Live, All My Children, General Hospital, right? So for the most part, when I was like little growing up, before I was like in school, obviously, I would see all the soaps on ABC, right? But then when I got older, when I started going to school, I really only had time to watch like General Hospital, because General Hospital came on basically when I came home from school. So nonetheless, and then on my father's side of the family, my grandmother and my relatives on that side of the family, they all watched the CBS shows, right? In particular, Young and the Restless and Bold and the Beautiful. So whenever I was over there, I would see the CBS shows, right? And so as an adult, when I did have time, I would watch here and there General Hospital, Young and the Restless, and Bold and the Beautiful. And now sometimes I even watch that show that's on NBC, right? No shade. No shade. We're, I think, now Peacock, right? No shade. Because what happened was some of my faves from General Hospital and Young and the Restless had migrated over there after they got wrongfully terminated on my shows. But let's talk about Kelly Monaco, the season 1 winner of Dancing with the Stars, getting fired from General Hospital, you guys. That is correct. So this was breaking news. I thought it was a prank. I thought it was a joke, because I have not been watching General Hospital in a while. I usually watch from time to time when I have time, but like I said, I've had zero time as of late. And apparently they brought back the character who plays Rick on the show. And they have also brought back the original Lucky, you guys, Jonathan Jackson. No idea, right? But somebody had brought up something interesting, and that was when they got rid of the, it technically was the second Lulu, but she was like the Lulu that people got used to, that actress. They got rid of her when they brought back the character that played Dante for good, and now they have like another Lulu that I guess is cheaper to pay for nonetheless. But nonetheless, what happened was, as a result of this, there is a petition that we are going to read because the fans are outraged about this injustice to Kelly Monaco, aka Sam McCall, wrongfully being terminated because who recently came back to the show, you guys? Who recently came back to General Hospital, right? That was none other than Steve Burton, aka Jason Morgan, aka the Borg, for those of you real ones, who got sick of the same storylines for several decades, you guys. But there is a petition, you guys, on change.org. I will pin it in the comments, you guys, that has over 5,000 signatures right now. This came out yesterday because it was just announced the other day that she was going to be fired, right? Was not going to be returning. And they did the same thing to Roger Howard, who famously was on One Life to Live, but had a really great role in General Hospital. And again, they had nothing. These writers are not creative with the storytelling. And it's so funny. The fans know what to do with these characters and know what to do with these storylines to put on a good show, and they never listen to them. These people, they get so caught up in what they want to see on the show, and not what the fans are paying their salaries for us to see on the show, which is why a lot of us tune out, right? So let's read this petition. It says, many fans of General Hospital have grown up watching this iconic show. Same here. Sam McCall, masterfully portrayed by Kelly Monaco for over 2 decades, has woven herself into the fabric of our daily lives, becoming a beloved figure on screen. The thought of General Hospital without Sam's character is not just disappointing, it is unthinkable for the loyal audience. Her departure would strip the show of its core, disorienting many longtime viewers who have followed her storylines for years. Sam McCall is more than just a character to us. She represents a part of our own lives, triumphs, hardships, love, and loss. Without Kelly Monaco, this character's journey abruptly ends, leaving her viewers with an incomplete story and a void that can't be filled. We are making a plea to the producers and the network to keep Kelly Monaco in General Hospital. By signing this petition, you are standing with thousands of General Hospital fans in preserving a valuable part of its show's history. It is time to respect the dedication and emotional investment of some of the viewers who have dedicated their time and heart into the character and the actress. Join us in this critical rallying cry. Let's keep Kelly Monaco on General Hospital, you guys. And they also tag ABC, General Hospital, and ABC Network. A few comments says Kelly Monaco deserves better than what this current regime at GH is giving her. The utter and total disrespect is disgusting. Killing her character would not make this show better. Killing her character will guarantee that the show is over. J-Sam, the super couple, and Kelly has been sidelined far too long. Clearly these writers know nothing about what the fans want, but go to this extreme and write her so out of character is disgusting. I will be boycotting if this happens. Kelly is the reason why I started watching GH and why I stuck with the show for so long. No, Kelly, I'm not watching. Because having the talents of Kelly Monaco on the show since 2003 is what kept me a fan. She did that. Kelly did that. Here's the thing for me. I didn't grow up with Kelly Monaco. I grew up with Luke and Laura. That sounds really bad now. But also in particular, Sunny and Brenda, you guys. The ultimate ship was why I was sucked in into the 90s as a kid, you guys, because that was iconic television until they decided to make it a mob show, and it was very aggravating after that. And I even loved the original Carly Sarah Brown. I even enjoyed the story with her and the late Jackie Zeman, and how that was like really her mom, and she was like sleeping with her husband, sleeping with her stepdad. Like it was madness that was taking place. But that was when GH was on point, right? And we have the RAPE storyline featuring Elizabeth Weber, and our introduction to the romance of her and Jonathan Jackson, aka OG Lucky, and remember OG Nicholas, rest his soul. That was the iconic time, you guys, and the Cassadines and everything. That was when GH, you guys, was at its peak. And I can't tell you what the heck is going on with the show now. It's a hot mess. And that's why I said, this day and age, I peek in and peek out. But the reason I read the comment about killing off Kelly Monaco's character is because the rumor is that she's supposed to be getting killed off. That there's no originality, that they can't come to contract negotiations, so they decide to kill you off. It sounds like a Shonda Rhimes show, you guys. We can't resolve anything. We can't just let you out like they did with Luke, what they did with Anthony Gary, because he's been a long time staple. They can't just let him exit gracefully like they've done these, like they did him. Everyone else has to be killed off, right? But then what if you come back, right? What if you come back down the line? What if the ratings are in the toilet and risk of cancellation? Then you have to beg them to come back, right? It's so weird. And so what happens is a lot of these longtime vets, after a while, they get sidelined, right? And we saw this with the older characters, right? We started to see this when they actively dismantled the Quartermains, right? When the Quartermains were like a core part of the show and one of the backbones of the show. And what they start to do is they claim, well, we really don't have a storyline for our older characters. And that's one place where I will give Young and the Restless credit for, is that they've always made sure that Victor Newman and, Jack Abbott, they still made sure like the older characters of the main families of the show were still prominent, right? Whereas General Hospital, they usually kind of just turned it into like the Sunny show and the Sunny and Jason show, and everybody else, you had to either be connected to them, or basically you were at risk of not having a job, or just being, your role was going to be reduced, and your pay was going to be reduced significantly, because they were not going to have a role for you. And so, nonetheless, I feel like that's what's happening now with Kelly Monaco, is that they want to go in a different direction, obviously, and they want to pay other vets to come back as well, and they don't feel they have a place for her.
Now, people wanting a J-Sam reunion, I don't know why. I don't really find them a great love story. Sorry, I was never a fan of them. I couldn't do it. I actually like Jason with Keisha, right? That's how old school I am. I thought that was Jason's real love. Him, and then even, you're going to get mad, Kelly Monaco fans, but actually I preferred him in the 2-minute romance that he had with Liz, with Elizabeth Weather. I know that's going to cause controversy, but I never was into it. I felt like, you know, Sam's true love, I wish, because I'm from Port Charles, the city fan, her and, you know, old dude, I forget his name now, that played the vampire, that's her true love. They should have just made them, you know, a thing, like a real thing, for real, on this show. Instead, they paired him with Elizabeth Weather. So nonetheless, you know, I felt they had an incredible chemistry. But I never saw, because the thing was, at the time, it got to a point where the actor Steve Burton, and it may have been because he was married, but it got to a point where he was kind of just like phoning in his scenes, and so I couldn't get into the him and Sam of it all because he was refusing to do like real love scenes for a while, right? He was doing it at the beginning of his career, but then it was kind of like, hey, we're just co-workers. like there was like nothing. So I didn't understand all the J-Sam hype, and I was like, I am not seeing the romance, or maybe he just didn't like the actress. I don't know, but either way, I wasn't feeling the romance, so I couldn't get invested. But the 2-minute romance that he had with Elizabeth Weather, I was invested because I saw what happened. I saw the chemistry. But nonetheless, here we are. Here we are, you guys. And like I said, this petition has 5,000 signatures. If you are a General Hospital fan and or a Kelly Monaco / Sam McCall fan, please sign it. This also happened too because they've tried to fire the actress who plays Elizabeth Weather. Why am I talking like that? Elizabeth Weber multiple numbers of times, and she has still been able to stay on this show. But she is also a legacy character as well, of the backbone of this show, right? Of the Weber family of General Hospital itself, right? So it did make sense. They just needed to write her an actual storyline. So this may be working out as well in Kelly Monaco's favor. We will see. But nonetheless, let me know what you think, those of you who are soap fans or former soap opera fans. Please let me know what you guys think about this in the comments. Please do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you're notified the moment I post new content on my channel. And with that being said, I'll talk to you guys again very soon.